Good evening and welcome to WriterGreg on twitch.tv. Glad that everyone could make it, and thanks for joining me tonight. Tonight is a new themed show. I've been introducing a lot of those this week with the conclusion of World Anvil Summer Camp. Tonight is Evening Edits. Galadan, AJ, welcome. Thanks for letting me know you're here in the chat. So tonight is Evening Edits. And Moonflower, welcome. Evening edits and showcases, live discussion. Let's talk about craft. And this is as much as the morning show where we do morning sprints is fun and we get a lot of words on the paper or page or screen or whatever we call it. It's in the editing that we make things look good and make it sound like we knew what we were talking about the first time. And so that's what we will be focusing on Tuesday and Thursday nights. We will be focusing on editing. I'm not going to say I'm going to do 100% of my editing on screen because I'd be interrupted by my phone, because that's a thing I keep forgetting to do. And I swear, people want to email me exactly at 7 o'clock every... Come on. Oh, stop it. I swear. Okay. Anyway, I remember to turn on my microphone, so I'm pretty happy about that tonight. Things are off to a good start. So, this show and what the goals that we have tonight are to talk about writing and to talk about the things that we need to do to polish our work and talk about craft and things of that nature. We can do editing sprints and we can also do article showcases. Yes, message notifications are wonderful. I just wish I remembered to turn off the phone every night, I swear. Okay, so enough of that. I'd like to thank, as at the beginning of the episode, as we do nearly every time, the Anvilite Streamer Corps. Grateful for their support, camaraderie, and the opportunity to know and get to know other members of the World Anvil community better. And I let's turn that it just, some of the music is just too loud, but I do nothing about it, so it is what it is. And I will keep the calendar up to date with my evening edits here at 1 a.m. and also at my 5:30 a.m. Mountain Time writing streams will happen at that time. I'm not sure about tomorrow night. I have my writing group that I used to go to in person prior to the pandemic, and we hold our meetings on a Wednesday night and once a month, and so I most likely will be going to that so I can learn craft and share those things along with everybody else. And so I may be skipping tomorrow night, and Saturday I do have some time planned with my family. So that's going to be fun. All right, but tonight, let's focus on the evening edits. And one thing that I have been working on is the manuscripts here at World Anvil. Now, if I go to here, if I go to my profile and I open that in an incognito tab, and I go to the manuscripts, you'll notice I only have 2 that are ready to go. And those are my only 2. I did, even though they are under 5,000 words, I did split them into 2 parts, because when I write fiction, I break it up into segments that are under 3,000 words. The reason why I do that is because usually for writing groups, they have a limitation on how many words they will be willing to critique at one time, and that will be depending on the group. And an online writing group forum that I'm a member of, they limit it to 3,000 words. And for the Scribble Goblins, a World Anvil writing chapter that I lead, we also limit our words to 3,000. So it just makes sense that when I put something in this as I am writing, I will also limit it to 3,000 words so that it's easier to get information sent to critiquers in a consistent format and also in a consistent manner. So anyone who is interested in reading more about these, you're more than welcome to do that off of my profile. Okay, so what I'm going to focus on tonight is getting information and coalescing it all in the manuscript format. And if anyone has any questions that they want to talk about during that, feel free to interrupt me, and we can talk craft, we can talk World Anvil, world building, anything that you'd like to talk about. And if you do have a article from either summer camp or from just pretty much any world that you'd like to have critique, we can do that as well. And every time Pretzel Rock puts up a new song, I think someone's talking to me. Anyway, with that, I'm just going to go ahead and look at my... Okay, I have 2 stories. How long will the sprints be tonight? The sprints will be... Well, I don't know how you talk about editing sprints, because when I think about... Yes, in the 10... We did the 10-minute sprints in the morning, and we did 15-minute sprints in the during World Anvil Summer Camp, because I found that I could, if I did it 10 minutes, I might not finish a 300-word article, so I bumped it up to 15. But I didn't want to, be, ominous or, scare people away by doing a 15-minute sprint. So I'm not sure. We can do, what sprints are going to be there. We can do however long that we need to. Right now, I'm going to be focusing on getting this information over here. So I guess this will be kind of a fake sprint. I won't have the timer done. I'm just going to go working along with my edits. And if anyone has questions, jump in. If you have a sentence that you would like to go over or a short paragraph, you can put that into the chat and we can dissect that. No problem or anything. I was just wondering. Yeah, some people feel that 5 minutes is long enough. Some people feel that they're 10 or 15. There was a group that I was a part of, and when we did sprints online, we did 30 minutes. And that's a long sprint. I mean, I don't think I'll ever do a 30-minute sprint on stream here. But yeah, feel free. We're just gonna. You can watch over my shoulder as I work, or work alongside me with your own projects. And if you do have any questions, this is an accountability stream, because if you're here, I hope that you are taking the time to work on your craft and ask any questions that you may want to have. If you want to just hear me blather on and talk about what I'm doing, you're more than welcome to stay with that as well. And hopefully we'll learn something and grow together on that. Okay, so with that, here is my... Okay, here is my task that I have here. And the first one is the Rangers and Revenge. And this is a I don't know if I've sent this out to anyone for critique before, but I do want to get this into. I want to get this into manuscripts. And what I've done before is I would have my writing drive on Google Drive, and I would have writing projects, and I would split up the projects based on universe, and blatantly named after a cinematic universe. But here's my Saga Dorm universe, and within that I have all of my different stories, and I would dump all of my different documents about that story into the same folder. And then as I would my free writes and my different drafts that I would have. And so this is what I'm going to do is, see, I am currently trying to make categories for my world. Oh, okay. My categories are very poorly thought out. So any ideas that you have, that AJ, that would be great to share, because right now I have, my categories are more like come read this, free fiction and world anvil and stuff like that. No idea how though. This is where we jump into other popular worlds and see where it is. Because like Saga. Okay, nope, that's mistyped. Saga Dorm. Okay, that allows me to, like, for me, my codex, I have my fiction, I have my Saga Dorm universe, species, characters, ruling classes, organizations, magic. But then down here is my working stuff that I don't have made public, where I have ideas of plots that I want to do. And I'm going to be mixing a lot of this, removing a lot of this out of my world anvil and moving it into manuscripts themselves, and Trello tasks. And like, for an example, the plot completed, we can talk about, I'm probably gonna, oh no, good, I did mute that. Like, here is the information I have here about all of the different plots. Like, I see the codex tables, but I don't know how to make them organized. Yeah. There are smarter people than me to ask that kind of a question, because I have not focused a lot on the creation of a good world. I focused on writing good stories and using this as a tool. And so I'm sure that there are other people in the Anvilite Streamer Core who are much more qualified to answer that question. So, sorry. I think it's the most important thing is to know when you don't know something. All right, so let's see, what are we working? Ranger's Revenge. Okay, I think I have a draft here. Ooh, yeah, I don't want to dox myself, which I just did. Okay, so those of you who may be wondering about this format, this is actually the manuscript format. And when you turn on a manuscript, they expect certain things to put it in there. And so I have gotten into the habit of, when I create documents, that I make it in the document format. And that includes, for short stories is different than it is for other ones. But yeah, title, author name, there's information up above about how to contact you, how many words and stuff like that. So let's just get to it. And this is where all of the fun copy and pasting comes in. so there's that. No, I do want to copy that. So I'm going to close that for now. This is, move this over here, move that over there, manuscripts, Ranger's Revenge. Okay, here we go. So this will have two chapters. And let's see, can I? Okay, there's indent one. Okay, no, not that part there. So I'm going to call them parts because it's all one chapter. And when I have the parts, I would send out part 1, part 2 out for critique at one time. Okay, so here we are. Let's see. Oh, good. Okay, there we go. So scene 1. All right, there is scene 1. We'll take this, put that under. I have enjoyed writing The Ranger's Revenge because it was an opportunity to get into a fairy tale that I actually kind of like. I like the story of Puss in Boots because unlike most fairy tales that serve as a warning, Puss in Boots shows upward mobility based on... Oh, that was weird. You make a name of a category where your articles are stored, and after having a few, you can refresh to see them, and then drag categories under where you want them to be. Yeah, all of my categories were made before the new Athena thing. So, format. Have I zoomed in super big on this? Oh yeah, let's reset that. Okay, they're paragraphs, but they're not indented. Interesting, that worked better. Arial. Oh, heading 1. Interesting. Yeah, I still haven't played with this a lot. All right, scene 2. If you click Browse by category, you'll see the options. If you click Browse by categories... Oh, okay. Aren't they supposed to expand? Or do you have to click... Oh, you click it, and then you see the ones in the middle here. And, oh yeah, you can drag them around. Okay. Set current... Cool. Cool. All right, there was scene 2. Let's get here into scene 3. The expanding, if there's categories underneath the top... Oh, yeah, and I don't have any of those. That's a good point. Then you can drag them under the folders if there are supposed to be folders. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm really not sure how I want to do my world anymore. I haven't explored the new Athena stuff very much, and with manuscripts and then the new timeline thing that's coming out. There's a whole lot of stuff I'm not sure about what to do now, and so I'm just gonna focus with my manuscripts for a while and just play with that. All right. It's kind of funny, this auto saves now, so it almost beats the purpose of having a save check. All right. Arial 14 paragraph. I do think that this oh, that's weird. We got some independent scrolling here. It's just nice. It's just nice since I'm working on a whole world with multiple continents. Oh yeah. Yeah. Delian's stream, was it this morning or yesterday? I forget when he streamed, but there were just some great ideas that I got from his art stream that I really liked, and hope to be able to incorporate that better in my future worlds. Okay, so there's that. Now, if I go up to Ranger's Revenge, why is this so small? Let's refresh it. Maybe it'll fix it. Yep, fixed it. Okay, now I know we have word counts. Okay, there's 16, 15. So we can keep adding scenes to this. All right, where's scene 4? I know I could have better descriptions of what a scene is, and I do think I will do that more in my stream this morning. The sprinting stream this morning, I started plotting out a brand new story called The Celestial's Condescension, that is based not on a fairy tale but on a World Anvil prompt, and I'm looking forward to writing that. Let's just go Arial 14 paragraph. Turn off bold. No, turn off bold. Oh, that's heading 1. Okay. Maybe that doesn't do well for that. All right. So, let's see, this story, if we go to we are on page 11. We go to page 29. So, let's see, that's 11. Probably 13. Okay, maybe to middle of 17. We'll see what the word count is there. And this, okay, sooner than you may think. All right. It's kind of funny. Um, our local church is having a youth group tonight, but they're all doing it on Zoom, and they break up based on the size, the age of the group, and because I have so many kids, they're all in different groups. So I'm streaming on Twitch, and I have two other kids who are doing Zooms with their church group, and it's just like, thank heavens for internet. I, as they just barrel through the house. Holy cow! That's one bad, one back. I really like this microphone. It's just that, so I'm not wearing big old cans and have something right in my face. But sometimes I just wonder about having you being able to hear every single step that happens outside my door. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. Okay, add a new scene. Okay. So I'm not sure if I've talked about this, but yeah, I plan on the synopsis, the notes, and all of that stuff. I do plan on using that a lot more in future books, like the one that I just started this morning, so that I'll be able to take advantage of more of the features. Whereas now I am just copying, pasting. Okay, so I think, all right, so let's go back to Ranger's Revenge, or go to part 1. Okay, 3029. Well, I think I'm going to stop there and start adding things to part 2. Boom, 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 boom. How many scenes do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably 4. All right. Scene 6. And I'm glad I had this break here, because I can already see at the start of scene 6 it says a few weeks later. So that looks like a good break between different parts. And one thing I really, really like, fan fiction that's available on Wattpad, fanfiction.net, Archive of Our Own. I really enjoy reading that. And one thing that you can't fault fan fiction writers on is the ability to create a nice cliffhanger. And the cliffhangers, I think they do a good job, because you need to have people to go to the next article. You need people to be willing to come back week after week. And so one thing I don't like is the pressure to write a new scene and just throw it in there without any thought to the matter. And welcome. The was duplicated in the last sentence of part 6. Man, you have eagle eyes. 6. Wow, good job. Yeah, as I said, this hasn't been leftovers. Is Harold's Table. There's leftovers. Welcome, Harold's Table. Welcome, Raiders. Glad that you could join me for evening edits over here. Leftovers. That is awesome. Just to let you know, tonight we are editing, and my main focus is getting information out of Google Docs and into the New World Anvil manuscripts. And we are also having an Ask Me Anything, and we primarily focusing on writing craft. And hopefully, there are people here who can answer World Anvil questions because that is not my strength. But I am so glad that you could join me tonight. Leftovers, that's fun. All right, so there's scene 6, scene 7. Walking Dead lover, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. What else do you bring from the table? It was that or doggy bags. Leftovers is awesome. Leftovers is awesome. Yeah, and I think Zog Mad Dog already has the Anvilite corner on dog puns, as E Songbird has on birds. So we embrace our names. I suggest, and we were welcomed at the table. That's nice, but that could be a nice, yeah. Lemon Raid was actually named by the members of the chat when I was putting out some different ideas there, and they came up with Lemon Raid, and I really liked it. But welcome to the table would be a great opening line, because like when Janet and Dimitri, they say greetings and salutations, and you could definitely say, hello, I am Harold and welcome to the table. Something like that. Bingo. Yeah. That's fun. I think I'm going to... Aaron, you have named 2 raid shouts. Awesome. I really like that everyone is welcomed to the table. Yeah. I'm one of the younger of my cousins. You're winking. I don't know why you're winking. I'm one of my younger cousins, and so there were multiple... there was at least a good decade when I was at the kiddie table. And man, it took my older cousins getting married and moving out before I got to sit at the older table, the big kid table. But the kid table's more fun. All right, being weird. Hey, weird is good. Did I grow up LDS? Yes, I did. I am born and raised a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I was born and raised in Utah, served a 2-year mission for my church in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, speaking Haitian Creole and serving the Haitian population of Southeast Florida. Moved to California for 9 years and then moved back. I'm still at the kids' table in my family. Yes, we do. Us and the Catholics, we have the big families. I have 5 children. I'm one of 6, and yep. Well, see, in my culture, 5 children is not that big. 40+ member LDS family. Oh, okay. Hey, yeah. Yeah, I have on just one side of my family, I have 19 male cousins and 3 female cousins. And on the other side, it's more evenly split. And I think there's still like 20 over there. And then it just explodes when you start getting all the in-laws or kids marrying and stuff like that. So, yeah, my wife. I was just counting one side as well. Yeah, it's pretty funny because when I married my wife is the youngest in her family by a lot. And the funny thing was that when I married her, she already had 19 nieces and nephews. And so here I am at my own wedding reception, and there, I now have 19 nieces and nephews that I need to learn their names, and it was just like, holy cow, what I do? Yeah, I love my culture. I love how I grew up. I wouldn't change a bit of it. And if anyone's wondering why I don't stream on Sunday, I'm too busy on Sundays to put in a stream. Uh, if I go beyond that, it'd just be confusing. Wow, I thought I fell asleep and slept through the World Anvil stream. Dragon Loves Water, welcome. That is true, Aaron, about the unique names, but that's also just a Utah thing. Howdy. Um, I actually came up from a naming convention for my children because the last name of Lemon is weird enough. They don't need weird first names. Um, and so I wanted to make sure my kids could find names that are pre-carved on those keychains at the gas station. That's about as exciting as the name as I wanted to get for my kids. And so, yeah, my kids have very, very normal names because they don't need a crazy first name, uh, because um, they have a very unique last name. So makes sense. Yeah, it's it's good. I mean, I you know I did not like my first name for a while growing up, but I like it better. You have a second cousin named Moroni? Cool. There are there are just okay. Okay, that one's weird even for not for Polynesian LDS. Those of the from Polynesian cultures use the Book of Mormon names a lot more. But I had a cousin. His last name was Lemon, and he was joking about naming his twin sons, and he was going to name his twin sons Laman Lemon and Lemuel Lemon. And anyone who knows Laman and Lemuel from the Book of Mormon, that's like naming your daughter Salome, or uh, you know, they're two of the bad guys. Yeah, Laman Lemon and Lemuel Lemon. He didn't. Of course, it was a joke, but man, it was such a good joke. He's my age, so growing up, I called him macaroni. Ooh, yeah, macaroni. Yeah, food, people with I did have quite the one thing about growing up is that I had glasses all growing up, and kids are not particularly nice growing up. I'll just say that. But yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Uh, Songbird, welcome, welcome. We're talking about the really bizarre names that Mormons name their kids. Glad to see you. How's everything going? Song in the house. Oh goodness. Yeah. As you can tell, Scribe rants about those. There are some hilarious YouTube videos that just mock that mercilessly. And I love it. Not Mormon names, Utah names. There's a difference. There is a big difference between a Mormon name and a Utah name. I can't even. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can't even think of it. Yeah, there's a huge difference. Yeah, well, the names from the Book of Mormon are at least quasi Hebrewic in nature. Utah baby names are take a normal name and spell it the weirdest way possible. What's that joke? How to spell fish? It's like that GHOTI is how you spell the word fish, because you can find those things. I don't know where it came from, but my family had an old name my parents found while going through records. Euphania? Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's spelt right, but it's Euphania. Oh, that's just mean. I heard we were trashing the abominations that are Utah names. Well, see, there's a difference between using a name that is unique to other cultures, and then using them in an English-speaking country, and then there are names that are just flat out made up. That are, I want my child to have a unique name. And I'm going, go to a fantasy name generator. At least there you'll have a better chance of not having your kid mocked mercilessly. Alexa, it was popular and got used for several generations. Maybe it was super famous or something. Yeah, I'm pretty. My back. My counterculture has a woman named Karen, who is also a sovereign citizen. Oh boy. Moroni is not very LDS now. He's an MMA guy? Wow. Oh, Songbird. I can't. Mickanel? I can't even guess what that is. Paisley. Oh, yeah, I don't. Okay. McKinley. That's McKinley? Oh, see, you're just asking to have your child have wedgies for their entire life. Yeah, being called moron all the time, you get tough. Yeah, that's the philosophy of A Boy Named Sue. I don't have I don't have Johnny Cash's philosophy of naming your name a boy named Sue. I know a person in Costa Rica called Usnavi. Usnavi, U.S. Navy. Usnavi. Wow. Usnavi. You know, when I had one of my heroes for a book. Oh, sorry, NaNoWriMo. Yeah, U.S. Navy. NaNoWriMo. About a decade ago, he was named Dave. I says, nope, his name's Dave, because I wanted the whole joke about I can't do that, Dave. And that's the only reason he was named Dave, because I wanted to have that. Kashmiri, named Army. Oh, okay. Oh, Kashmiri is that in the Middle East somewhere? Dinosaur Bob, welcome. Okay, it's near India. I know a kid named Denzel Washington Rodriguez. Smuggest 15-year-old I ever met. Well, see, but Denzel Washington is just cool. I like him as an actor and as a person. Like George Washington Carver was this scientist that did all of those advancements with the peanut. George Washington Carver. So Kashmiri is contested territory near India. Okay. Yeah, I really like George Washington Carver. All right. I'm having fun talking. Oops. Hope I just didn't break something. Nope. I typed scribe instead of scene. Scene 9. I also named a woman Disney. Huh. Well, I did live in Orange. Queston. Oh, come on. Now you're just pulling my leg, but I know you're not. When I was in Orange County, I lived in Orange County for 9 years as a newlywed, and I actually I met a lady who was like a granddaughter of Walt Disney or something like that. Met her through the Scout. 22 words. Women reveals absolutely worst names in kids' yearbook. Oh. A Utah woman. Of course. Of course. Oh. Presley, Madeline, Colton. Oh, yeah. Haley, Braylon, Siri. Yeah, it's okay. Madison. That is just wrong. I'm personally a fan of C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien, and not just for their writing. C.S. Lewis' biography is especially interesting. Yes, it is. I There was a movie on the life of C.S.S. Lewis with Anthony Hopkins playing C.S.S. Lewis. That was really good. You met a crease at the empty. Oh wow. See, this is just. I mean, you just don't do this. To Okay, Remington. I liked Remington Steele, the TV show. Remington Steele. All right, Aaron. See you around. Oh, these are. I mean. I gotta get. Okay. Yeah. See you, Aaron. Oh yeah. Stay moist. Oh. Does anyone watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with Agent Coulson? Daniel Craig? No, not he's James Bond. Who's Agent Coulson? I really, him as an actor is really cool. Oh, no spoilers, no spoilers. I haven't seen the last 2 seasons. I would never. No, I don't spoil. I hate that the LDS name generator or fantasy name generator doing all Utah names. Well, see, the bad kind, yeah. No, I just, there was just a scene with Agent Coulson. I don't think it's a spoiler, but he just said, how do you feel when you hear the word moist? Moist. It was just moist. I mean, my kids and we have had rolling on the laughter, just creeping each other out just by saying moist. It's moist. Yeah, I wait for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to come out on Netflix, but then when the season comes out, I'm too busy to get to it. It's not Daniel Craig. Now it's Agent Coulson, actor. WriterGreg. I was close. Yeah. Now, is Daniel Craig the James Bond? Daniel. Okay. Daniel Craig and WriterGreg, probably 2 people that don't get mixed up a lot. Sorry. Oh, buffering? Unstable. Video's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's probably hit and miss. I have 2 kids who are in youth activities tonight. Okay, some are having. Yeah, Dinosaur Bob. Are you okay with the storm? Has it passed over you? Okay, Walking Dead Lover said they had some problems. Oh, it wasn't a big deal for you? Okay. Good. Glad you're safe. I think there are some other people who are having problems with it. I'm not having problems. That was towards Daniel Craig. Oh, okay. My entire block is without power since 11:30 a.m., now 10 p.m., but my house has power. Well, good. We live on a corner and our feed is from a different feeder circuit. Ah, yeah. I'm right on the edge of one of those. Making side deals with us. Trees all around, no damage. Oh, that is. Well, it's good to hear that you're safe. Yeah, there's a. I live on the edge of one of those power things, so my power can be out, but my next door neighbor across this tiny little green belt will have power, or vice versa. It's really weird. Okay, there. All right, so there is the Ranger's Revenge. Oh, and it's making me it's joyful. Grammarly's saying that it's joyful. Okay. If people watching me this morning recall when I mentioned the first light flicker, that's when everyone but me lost power. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think this saved. Why? Gotta remember this is beta. Oh, I can't view it because Ranger's Revenge. Edit. It's not public. It's not published yet. Alright, good. Alright, Ranger's Ret is okay, move to World Anvil Sprints. Good. Let's see. I need Runaway's Return. Yeah, this has been a fun. I've been enjoying the. Yeah, it is nice Dragon Quiz. Some of the other streams that I've been in, or I like watching other people's streams. And before World Anvil, I knew nobody in it. Even in the World Anvil stream, I knew like Secondhand Samurai, but beyond that, I really didn't get to know anybody. Allergies. It's not COVID. It's allergies. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun getting to know people, and then you can, especially going on their streams and seeing them, meeting them, having that delayed back and forth. I won the first summer camp raffle, and I didn't think anyone knew me. I felt like a little imposter. This is much better. Your allergies stink. I'm sorry. Oh, don't. Yeah, allergies are pain in the pandemic. Yeah, but see, I don't have bad allergies. My wife has bad allergies, but I don't. I mean, I'll sneeze once in a while or sniffle, but that's about it. Okay, Runaway's Return. All right, we need to get. All right, so we have the Ranger's Revenge, which is my Puss in Boots story. Yep, just allergies. I have not been so lucky to have had a COVID test. Haven't had the need to, but I'm fine. Okay, back to Ranger's Revenge. Now let's go into the Runaway's Return. Here we are. Draft. Let's see. Last opened, last modified by me. August 3rd. Okay, draft 2. Hey, let him in. Hey guys, here's a treat. Coda. No. Okay. We have a doggo. Oh, he doesn't like the dog. Okay, here, take him. Oh, he's got it. Yeah, I. Yeah, that is my puppy that is now huge. And I have this little blanket right here in my office, training him to sit on this blanket. Yeah, AJ, that's my dog. And I have Thank you for being so patient. Okay, Coda, go. Go, there, go, bye. Yeah, that's he's my little buddy in the office, and yeah, he's getting big. It's hard to carry him around anymore. Yeah, and when he gets less pepper, I have this blanket right down here, and if I could figure out and have a doggy cam, and if he'd actually stay there and not bark all during the stream, he still has puppy energy. So that's kind of difficult. Okay, so I got the Ranger's Revenge. Let's go back to manuscripts. Let's start up another one. And this is The Runaway's Return. Puppy cam with channel points for treats. Well, I do have my little thing of, dog food and kibble right here. And so he'll sit up and he'll ask for kibble. And I have this to keep him happy. My nice little Mickey Mouse. Moonflower, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by and enjoying the fun chat. This is fun chat. I really like Mulan. Though I did hear that they've postponed Mulan, the live action Mulan, indefinitely. I was kind of bummed. Okay, staying moist is not going to be a thing on this channel. And by saying that, it's probably going to be a thing on this channel. But caps lock. Runaways Return. Okay, we'll call this part 1. Yeah, I don't... Scribe, do I need to put you in a timeout? Well, it's a perfectly normal way to say farewell. Stay moist? No, it's not. Part 1. Oh, that is great. Lies. Okay. Dragon Love Water. Here is a personal challenge to you. Write an article, a personal prompt. Adds moist to the JLM list. No, okay, seriously. Dragon Love Water. You write an article in your world how stay moist is the appropriate farewell greeting. And I will critique that article live on stream. I won't charge any no lemon points. You don't have to do anything like that. But I would love you to write an article in your world where stay moist is the appropriate and accepted in context. It has to be in context. Not moist is some translation of a different word. It has to be moist. Yeah. Oh, let's not get into lemonade and lemon juice and all that stuff. That's just a whole novel double entendre. Okay. How many people do we have here? 60? I have a crazy announcement. You guys want to hear a crazy announcement? I was thinking about something. Yes, Dragon Love Water, awesome. Awesome. Okay, I was thinking of something absolutely crazy to do for NaNoWriMo. And there is something, you can do a community challenge where you can, as a community, turn in the channel points, or my little lemons here. And if you turn in so many lemons or channel points, you will then earn, as a community, a reward. And I was thinking of what could I have as a reward for this sub community on this channel here for NaNoWriMo, and I came up with one. I have received spousal permission, which I asked first. I asked my permission from my boss from the day job, because what I'm thinking of, send us all a lemon tree. No. My mom tried to grow a lemon tree in the front yard. I'm not in her front room. Didn't work so well. Here it is. If the community gathers 1 million lemons, I will do a 24-hour stream at the end of NaNoWriMo. Meaning, from midnight, November 3rd, 12:01 midnight, because Sunday's the 29th. I don't stream on Sundays, but I would take a nap, and starting on midnight of November 30th, all the way till the same midnight, I would just be live streaming. I would be helping and encouraging people to get their word counts in. We'll do writing sprints. Just taking a page out of Zog Mad Dog's playbook. Oh, I know you only have 19K lemons, but this would be everybody. I know I'm going to be a zombie, and that's what I said about my boss permission is I would get permission from my boss to have the first of the December off. So I'm going to take Monday off, the 30th, and Tuesday off, the 1st, to recover. So, is this a challenge that you would like to accept? Yes, I'm going to be very tired. I am old. Well, of course, you don't have a million lemons today, but you're right. 8K, okay. Well, of course it's going to be tough. No. Okay, if I'm going to set up a community challenge, did you do the math to know it's mathematically possible? Good point. That, I think it is. Okay. How long to earn $1 million Twitch channel points? Math in a writing stream. Oh, yeah. Okay, because I am streaming. All 60 followers would need to get 16,667 points. Okay. And I have 74 followers. And it's 2 months. It is all of August, all of October, and all of November. That is 3 months to have 60 people earn at least 16,000 points. And I am doing, every morning, I am doing at least 90 minutes. And almost every evening, I am going to be doing at least 2 hours. So let's see. That'd be 5. Well, yeah, because here you get 10 minutes, 10 points for each 5 minutes of watching. Then you get 15 minutes for active watching. Then for joining a raid, meaning when I send you out to somebody's raid, there's 250 points if you stay over there. New follows, 300. Returning for 2 consecutive streams. And see, yeah, so if you are here in the morning and in the evening, you will get 300 points. 350, 4 consecutive streams. If one attends both streams throughout the 4 months, it'll be 20K, I think. Maybe. Okay, based on this, can we raid tag when you just bounce back and forth? No, Songbird, no. 200 to lurk, 1,600 for hitting the gift box. Yeah, and so it would be encouraging people to come, encouraging people to follow, and to subscribe. Yeah, I think you can do this, because that's 3 months of 4 hours a day. So set it up. Okay, I will set that up. And per my tradition, already doing so, and per my tradition, I take the last week of the year off. The week between Christmas and New Year's, I also take it off. So we may do something over New Year's Day, because what better way to celebrate the end of World Ember as well. Let's see how my body reacts, this old fart of a body that I have. That Stay Moist is gonna be pretty. I'm gonna do art and Photoshop and everything. Oh. Okay, this is a family-friendly stream. Keep it PG, please. If it's not PG, okay, please. Family-friendly moistness. All right, I will set up. Yeah, don't go. Yeah, please. You gotta say it. Unfortunately, this is the world we live in. Let me readjust this camera. Yeah, unfortunately, we live in a crazy, weird world. Okay, I will set that up to earn 1 million lemons to earn a 24-hour stream from me to celebrate the end of NaNoWriMo. Yeah, you can be in the world, but you don't have to be of the world. We can be just wonderful Anvilite neighbors and a community here. We don't have to support what's out there. And this philosophy is brought to you by... Yep. I just thought of a new organization for my world I think you might like and maybe get the reference. Okay. I'd love to hear it. "2034, World Anvil opens its first commune." If it had Google Fiber to the curb, I'd consider it. The Dead Bard Society. Oh, is that like the Dead Poets Society, the movie with Robin Williams? So yeah, I'm not joining any commune that doesn't have fiber to the curb. I'm sorry. It won't happen. Yeah, the Dead Bard Society. I like that. I really liked Dead Poet Society as a movie. Captain, my captain. Um, yeah, it's one of, oh, it is so funny. My wife and I sit around the kitchen table talking about movies we've seen. And the kids go, "What's that?" I'm going, "We got to see it." Okay, check Amazon. Is it available for rent? Uh, like my kids have fallen in love with Newsies. I mean, Christian Bale is a young Santa Fe. Da, da, da. I mean, my kids sing that all the time. It's been 6 years since Robin Williams left us. Wow. 6 years? All right. Wow. That is. That is. Yeah. When when he was funny, he was funny. I didn't like his blue stuff. He died in 2014. Wow. Yeah, I didn't like Robin Williams' blue stuff, but then again, I don't like blue humor. But his Mork and Mindy stuff was really funny. And um, yeah, he was he was classic. Even though I said I didn't believe them, I started crying when I was told that. Yeah, he um yeah I don't know what to. I mean, I don't know where to go with that because Robin Williams was just. I mean, can you say genius? I mean, he was crazy, and he could talk fast, and he knew how to do it. But he went. I mean, he when he kept it clean, you could a legend. Yeah, he was a legend, and I'm glad we have Aladdin, the cartoon, because you could see how. I mean, he changed animation with Aladdin, and yeah, yeah, he was amazing. On that somber note, there will never be anybody like. I think so. And I don't like it when people try to compare, like, you know, Jim Carrey used to be funny, and while I haven't seen Sonic the Hedgehog, I've heard that he was absolutely wonderful as Dr. Robotnik, and and just based on the excellent recommendations of him as Dr. Robotnik, I want to see that. Otherwise, I wouldn't. 10,000 years can give you such a crick in the neck. If someone can go through Aladdin, you have to be my age or older to get all of the references of Robin Williams in Aladdin. Yeah. I mean, and I had to look up William F. Buckley. I mean, I know who he was, but I didn't. I knew who William F. Buckley was, but I didn't know his voice or mannerisms. So when he started to go, oh, there's some provisos of some quid quo quos, some rules, and he was doing William F. Buckley, that was the one I had. I go, now who's that again? But yeah, it was a brilliant, brilliant show. Watching it in the theater was great. My kids laughed at some parts, the adults laughed at the others, and the kids had no idea why. Yeah. But see, one show that, okay, I had a when I was living in California, I had the wonderful opportunity to go to a voice acting school. It was voice acting, commercial acting, and stuff like that. And so, for 2.5 years, I was in voice acting. And one of at the end of one of the class, the graduation night, we got to go to Walt Disney Studios in Burbank, California, and have a recording session in Disney Studios. And it was awesome. I mean, it was just so cool to go in there and be in the place. And when I walked up into the building, there was this poster of this cartoon. I thought it was the stupidest looking cartoon ever. Who in their right mind would have their main character's head be a triangle? Who on earth would have a kid whose face was the shape of an F with green hair? Anyone catching those references? Old Luden do. Yeah. They were designed. So I saw a cartoon. I saw the movie poster for Phineas and Ferb in the place where it was actually animated, and I thought it was dumb. I did not like the art style and stuff like that. Never has Eating My Words been so awesome, because Phineas and Ferb is just one of the best. Let's see. Let me see if I have. Yep. I got my Ferb here. I don't. You can't see his hair because of the green screen. Yeah. I found him a little while ago cleaning out some of the kid toys. I couldn't find Phineas, but I liked Ferb better anyway. The Quiet British. So, yeah, I got my Ferb right there. And I love Phineas and Ferb. And the humor, the sophistication goes over kids' heads all of the time. And I mean, if I could be a good enough writer to even get halfway to Phineas and Ferb's cleverness and stuff like that, I would consider myself a success. Phineas and Ferb is awesome. And it's all on Disney Plus. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Okay, rant over. Without seeing, his hair makes you think of Beaker. Me. Yeah, it does. I think they finally got it all in order now, too. Oh, yeah, those musical numbers. It was... Yeah. Yeah, it was amazing how much music... my kids were watching the one with Love Handle. And, the... Ain't got the rhythm, ain't got the rhythm. I'm not singing tonight. But that was just an awesome show. The movie they're making... Oh, wait, they're making a movie? Another Phineas and Ferb movie? The Mexican Jewish celebration song is great. Phineas and Ferb the movie, Candace Against the Universe, comes out August 28th, 2020. Oh, is that going to be in theaters or Disney Plus? They also have their own version of Good King Wenceslas. Bum, 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 bum. Disney Plus. Bonus. Okay, I got a random question. What's going to happen to movie theaters? Do you think they're going to survive? Do you think that we'll ever get back to them? Because honestly, I don't have the biggest of TVs, But then again, I'm okay watching a movie on my phone in the airport, that kind of stuff. Do you think movie theaters will survive with as good of a selection we have on the streaming services or even renting movies? I don't know. I think we will, but they got to change the game. What do you mean by changing the game? Movie theaters have been dying for years. Yeah, that's true. Movie theaters are an event. Not everyone has a huge TV, and seeing Jurassic World was so worth it. Yeah. Some will survive, but not all of them. Smaller theaters embedded in dense neighborhoods would work better. Interesting. Not the 1624 screen megaplex type stuff. It depends. Some films may only be available to theaters first reveal. Yeah, that's probably true, but there are just some movies that need a big screen. Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, stuff like that. But a lot of these, rom-coms, or unfortunately some of these comedies that are out there, they really don't need a movie theater. They didn't get the same Ferb voice actor. Aww. Ours added laser tag, an arcade, bowling, and pretty good pizza. They need better coffee, though. Okay, yeah. I could see that. Making it an all-in-one location where it's all one in location. They know where you go there for the evening, and the movie might be a lost leader. I hate movie theaters, so I'm a biased responder. Okay, I'm obsessed with urban design, so that affects my opinion. Yeah. Now, when you're talking about urban design, are you talking more than just... Wow, this is a really long scene. I didn't think I would... Are you talking more about downtowns, or are you David Arigio Jr.? Never heard of it. The big money, super high def, surround sound, AAA film. Yeah. How it's going to change the game with additional activities. Like, imagine a theater within 10 minutes walking, with a park in front surrounded by mixed-use residential. Let me switch to a PC. So I think they may pull through okay. People need to tip the people that serve the bowling alley boost, though. Poor lady looked at me like I hung the moon. Yeah. Those will have to be the ones that keep coming to the theaters. Even when my wife and I were newlyweds, we had both served and worked in restaurants. I worked at a pizza. She worked at some different ones. We always tried to tip people because, they get paid dirt to be the ones that keep money coming to the theater. Yeah, and I do like the idea of, yeah, like what Scribe said. Because I used to with the before the pandemic, I would go on business trips, and oh yeah, we have a couple of movie drive-in theaters here in Utah, and they actually were showing movies faster than the other ones because you could socially distance in a car. but nobody's releasing movies. So they have to do reruns and stuff like that. And the movie theaters at the malls near our place, they're doing drive-up concessions so that you can buy the popcorn and the candy to take it home and have your movie at home, which I guess it works. The drive-in near our place is a flea market during the day. Yeah, popcorn wouldn't be warm. That's true. Cold movie popcorn. Oh, when that whatever that liquid that they call as butter is poured over it. Yeah. Is this really all one scene? I guess it is. That is a long scene. My interest in urban design comes from a combination of my mission and time in the military. Many times when I was tracking down or dealing with bad people, I would look at where they came from, and 9 out of 10 times they were from horribly designed cities and towns. Interesting. Ours is actually renting smaller movie rooms out at half capacity for private viewing parties. Oh, okay. That's actually how I saw Frozen 2. Was that the company my wife worked for, they rented out the entire theater for all of their employees. And yeah, that's how I saw Frozen 2. Are my scenes really this long? For example, I don't know, the capital of Honduras. Honduras is the murder capital of the world. In the entire city, there's one small plaza in front of the cathedral for people to go, and it's filled to the brim. Oh, the importance of green space and parks. You mean everyone's not an introvert like me who doesn't see the sun except for well, I don't even go to work. I haven't been outside my house since Saturday, I think. It's Tuesday. Yeah. Did I just really paste that in there? Ugh, one. Introverts still need people desperately, but there are ways to build outdoor rooms for both introverts and extroverts. Yeah, that's true. That's not fair of me to generalize introversion. I'll give you that. I don't think I'm going to need all. I can't believe my first chapter only has 2 scenes. That is crazy. As an introvert, I understand the sentiment, though. I tend to turn hobbitish when I spend time around people. Imagine we could have used theaters as repurposed buildings. Oh, yeah. For summer camp. Yeah, repurposed. Yeah. Um, I think it is cool when you can see movie theaters. They rent out things for large. I've seen like business presentations. I've had all staff company meetings, like in Yorba Linda, California. There was a movie theater next to our office, and they wanted to literally hold an entire staff meeting. And there are 4 floors of employees. So we just walked over to the movie theater next door, and had a staff meeting. Oh no, Scribe, seriously, how can you derail this conversation? We are making fun of people's names in Utah for like, what, 30 minutes? I mean, that's got to be new. No, it's not a challenge. I still, I'm issuing all sorts of challenges tonight. No, I'm enjoying these streams, just chatting, having someone to chat with, even though unfortunately, I get to talk, but you get to chat. Uh, but just having someone to talk to while I do all of this stuff. Because I'm at fault because I brought up my organization. Don't worry about it. Come on. We're all friends here. It's all good. The Temple of Indefinite Moistness. Oh, no, no. No. Oh. Legend of the Zelda Water Temple. For real, what was it? The Dead Bard Society, yeah. Okay, that got us into Robin Williams and yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, it's good to remember. Okay, Mike. Okay, so now that the structure of summer camp is over, because trying to get 2 or 3 prompts done a night. What would you like to see in these evening edits? Because the morning marches are definitely about getting words down on the paper. Lurking about to start my Bard article. What a coincidence! Yeah. What would you like to see? I mean, because I'm loving the conversation and having fun with this, but I also want to be helpful to the community. What would you like to see in an evening edit stream? Or because Monday night I'm drawing pictures. Tuesday, Thursday I'm going to be doing edits, and I'm going to be doing a lot. Although I could use a sprint if anyone wants to join me. Ask and you shall receive. Nah, I'll just turn on, because I have this thing right here. How many minutes you want? 10 minutes? Songbird? Sure. Okay. And start. And yeah, it usually takes 2 seconds. All right. Anyone who wants to sprint, go for it. I'm going to keep. Yeah, and see that I could be doing that. I could still talk. Gambate! I could still talk and do that. And if I want to participate, I can do it. But if you guys want to have writing sprints, that's a good idea. Thank you, eSongbird. And you can just, turn down the volume and you'll still see the sprint stuff here. Totally. That would totally work. But yeah, if you have anything that you would like, I would like Saturdays to be like actual workshops, but it may be, I don't know. It may just be more like this, where I just go through and I edit and do AMAs, because that's easy to do. Not a lot of preparation on my side, and if we just talk, ask questions about. I do like the idea of paragraph. That one night in World Camp where we wrote that poem together. I think I might spread purging my manga subscription list. yeah, I had fun with that, and the I think the poem turned out really good. I am not a poet, but I think just doing some simple, um, honestly, from the hymn book. I was just remembering church hymns and what would make a good hymn. I was thinking of literally the poem I was thinking of was how to write a hymn and what things I like in the hymns that I like to sing at church, and that helped me a lot with the poem. And I think it turned out really good. There was a lot of community, and so if we have that collaborative, if you have a paragraph that is you're not sure why it's not working, that's something we can definitely talk about. I didn't even save the poem. And I'm kind of digging the music. Man, I got to write my trail songs on stream. Sure. And honestly, when I'm not at work and I'm not on stream, I'm doing so many other things that I don't have the time to do it. So this is my time to actually work on my fiction. And so I enjoy sharing that and sharing the creative process with everyone. And I got to say, it's a skill set to be able to talk for 2 hours straight without stopping. Um, but I enjoy doing this. And I hope you guys are having fun, really, because I'm having a blast. And I guess that's why I fell in love with streaming on Twitch streaming so hard. I didn't think I would. I didn't. I no. I kind of knew that I would like it. I did 4 years of Toastmasters. Anyone know what Toastmasters is? Public speaking community group where you get together and you give talks that don't end in amen. um, yeah, I love talking. I loved giving talks at Toastmasters. Did that for 4 years. And so this is just kind of an extension of that. I got the Distinguished Toastmaster Award, which is the highest rank that you can get in Toastmasters. And after that, the one thing it's like getting your Eagle Scout for the Boy Scouts of America. But after that, I earned it. Well, you can earn it again. I says, do I really want to spend 4 more years earning the exact same award again? I said, I love the people there. The the group of people that were in my Toastmaster club were awesome, and they helped. They were very supportive, helped me, especially when I was going through my depression and anxiety problems. They were there. They were very supportive, and and then it just, COVID happened, and then I found everyone here, and so I'm having a lot of fun here. And there we go. I got. All right, so I'm surprised my Runaway Return only has 4 scenes in it. That's okay, though. Okay. Where's my Trello board? Okay, moved to manuscripts. All right. I gotta figure out how to maybe do something better with these lights. They sure are bright, but I feel like I'm just hiding behind the shadow of the microphone. Not sure what to do with that. Maybe that's better. Everyone's gone quiet. Let's see. Still here. Good. Thank you. Um, Well, yeah, and I'm glad. Yeah, sprinting. I'm sorry, I forgot the sprint was still going. It's right there, right below my face. I can see it. Thinking. Let's see. $3 minutes. Yep, 3 minutes and 15 seconds mark. Keep that sprinting going. Let's see. Two minutes. 2 minutes. Interesting. Publishing your manuscript. When you publish, it can't be undone. Once it's published forever until you delete it. To publish a chapter. That's interesting. $40 seconds. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sprint is over. Don't know how many words I got with that sprint, but a lot of mapping. Good job. All right, E-Songbird, how'd you do? Count up those words. 261. Excellent. 119. Good job. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, good job everyone who participated in the sprint. I got to make sure I enunciate my words so I don't mumble through them all. Thanks, good job. And I think what 93 dragon. All right, 93 words. Good job. I think we need to start wrapping this up here. We're getting close to the top of the hour, and 4:30 comes very early in the morning. So I'm going to keep working on planning out stories so that I have something to sprint in the mornings. That's going to be my focus in the morning. And we'll be back. Let's call it now. I have my formerly in-person writing group is having a Zoom meeting tomorrow night, and that goes for about 3 hours. And so I will be participating in that instead of doing streaming. So I still will be here tomorrow morning for morning marches where we can do more sprints. And if you're interested, and if you miss it, you can still watch the VOD on twitch.tv. This morning's, I got a lot of help renaming my dragons. We didn't do as many sprints, so that was one problem. I know WD will be late. Oh, okay, yeah, that would be great, eSongbird. I'd appreciate that because I need to... Oh, hiccups. I really need to start clocking off as much as I can, as close as I can to 9 o'clock because of getting my teenagers to bed and all of that stuff. We have a nighttime routine where we have a devotional and all of that stuff. Oh, thank you so much, Dragon Love Water. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you had fun. I want this to be a fun place where we can get together, we can talk about writing, we can work on writing, and thanks eSongbird for the reminder to have a sprint. I should do that more. That's what the whole point was, sprints. Yeah, this is good, and I was able to get my goals done for tonight, so that I really appreciate it. So I will update if you go into here and I have some commands like the Anvilite Streamer Core. There is the link to the Anvilite Streamer Core if you ever need it and want to know who's coming up soon. So we'll have... It doesn't look like... I don't know if WD Michael has... I don't see anything here. We have Roll Society, but they rated me. Harold rated me. No, Roll Society didn't rate me. That was last night. Yeah, I don't see any things for WD Michael. But oh well. Let me know when you're ready, eSongbird. So again, thank you so much. We'll see you in the morning, bright and early, ready to do some more writing sprints, get some new fiction down. Thursday, then Wednesday morning. See ya. Subscribe. Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning will be sprints. Thursday night will be more editing like this. Oh, he did say he was going live on his Discord. Okay. Then... Psst. How dare you, dragon. Stay moist. Okay, it looks like... No, WD Michael is offline. Check Legacy Sniper. Okay, we will do Song Bird 2461601. That's Jean Valjean, right? There, I'll just wave at eSongbird. Will she wave back? I don't know. Too exciting. This is a really dumb way to do a interview chat or whatever. Okay, that now I'm just punch drunk. Sorry about that. Okay, thank you so much everyone for coming tonight, and make sure you shout out Lemonade in her channel, and we will see you in the morning. ID. I will see you in the morning with morning marches, and see you Thursday night for evening edits, and we'll have a great night. Hope everything goes well, and I don't have a catchphrase to leave with, so we'll just say good night everybody.